Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all of the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. There he goes! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Florida Gators offense has its first opportunity of the day. A matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head, that will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Hand off from the shotgun. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Finds a man on the left. That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. With the catch, it's Brown. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the air, it's Lagway. Throws to the tight end. On target to the left. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The give out of the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the single back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Deep shot for the end zone. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. So they'll give up the 15 yards on the pass interference penalty, but that's certainly better than giving up a touchdown in the end zone. Snagged in the middle. It's Livingston. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The snap sets up the throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, he's a matchup nightmare because of his size and his speed. It's so difficult for defenses to defend this guy. Nice job there working the post route. Really accurate throw, and it ends up being a touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The screen, he can go.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Grab near the marker. It's Cooper. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. To the air on first down. Using the quick game. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. The play action fake. Finds his tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man, it's Cooper. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Got it behind the line, it's Cooper. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Into the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown!
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown. Turning it on! Got the first down. Looking for more. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Makes the catch, it's Sturdivant. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Gators have this offense rolling. On the run, it's Jackson. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gators send out the punt unit. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Snags it over the middle. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That's reeled in. It's Booker. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. It's a completion, not a first down, but effective to give the punt team some space. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. They'll ride the hot hand. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Lost one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. He'll start this drive firing. He's got the back in the middle. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Ready to fire from the pistol. Quickly complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the ground game. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 3rd and short from the 49 is this 4-down territory. They'll try to get it through the air. They're setting up the screen. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Now on first down from the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up. And it's caught. Touchdown.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. LSU is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Death Valley for some time. They're up 14 over South Carolina. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Lagway. Fires to the middle. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Cooper. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to go up top on first down. Working that left side now. They'll immediately call timeout. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He uncorks one deep. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. To throw, it's Lagway. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Gators decide to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Here's the handoff. Got the first down and more. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Right back to the well. Past the 40. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Give to the single back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll try the run. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And into the end zone for a touchdown. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Avoids pressure. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Get it out on the screen. He's in for the score. Touchdown. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, we should have ran a better route.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. And the third down pass is knocked away by the D. And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Snagged out of the air. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll give it to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Now facing a third and long. Got it looking for a first. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. And for the second time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. He's got his man across the middle. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Takes the handoff, it's Jackson. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the marker, Mitch Brown. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Wants to throw on first down. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. The Gators with the 1st and 10. They believe they can run right here. Gets it past the marker. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. They're going to ride this running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Gators have pushed it inside the 20. They'll run play action. Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
Might as well give it to him again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. He's got his man. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Gets it out quickly. And he's still running after the move.
And that's why it's so important to get it to your guys quickly. It's just a simple hitch route. Because the quarterback didn't hesitate, he put it on him right away. He had space to work after he made the catch. Was able to make a defender miss and set up a nice play for the offense.
They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. With the run on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Gets rid of it. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. The Gators line up to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. Hard running there.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Pulls and fired complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They go right back to it, and this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. A little screen to the running back. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Hansen. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Looking for a huge play. Grabs it inside the 15. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Gators, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. It's caught. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. 3rd down play from the gun. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting, and they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched, but here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight, because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And he added the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Western Michigan is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Ball State. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets, and then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum.